We're working with a group of 200 adolescents that are in a residential facility because, for many reasons, they're unable to be cared for in their own homes. And at a recent training, we were talking about the importance of nurture and giving voice. And one very tender-hearted, very compassionate employee said, "But what will happen when they get into the real world? Are we doing them a disservice? Because they'll only be with us a short time, 2-3 years. They'll be in the real world." If I am meeting the deep needs of my child, they are maturing. If I am building deep relationship with my child, they are learning to build relationships with others. If I am developing mutual trust and respect with my child, they will learn to find others in the world who treat them with regard and with respect. If I am teaching my child loving limits, they are going to internalize so that they can do loving limits with themselves. See, the stuff that we give in connection is the essence of the stuff of life. And if I'm giving it to my child, I'm giving them a great wealth for all of their life. I am teaching them how families love. I am teaching them how families resolve. I am teaching them how families do business. Now, I am not talking about connection and affection and attachment as permissiveness. I'm talking about it, affection and attachment in balance with structure. Structure, nurture. Structure, nurture, in balance. So when my child says something to me mouthy, I say, "Oh, try it again." I never broke stride from my connection. And now that child knows I need respect words. The stuff that I want for my child and his wife and his children and his grandchildren and his great-grandchildren is the stuff that I am planting in relationship right now.
As we have the privilege of talking with parents and training parents on trust-based parenting and on this need for parents to really focus on attachment and building connections with their kids, I often hear dads in particular come back and say, "Well, hold on a second. If you want me to focus on nurture and connection and attachment all day long, am I just going to spoil my child? I mean, after all, I don't have people giving me choices at work, and I don't have choice whether to pay my taxes or to be somewhere on time. That's just not real world." It occurred to me as I was thinking through that in essence, what parents are asking or arguing when they come back in that manner is they're saying, "Hey, look, the world is cruel. The real world can be really a rough and tumble place. So shouldn't I make my home a little bit more rough and tumble and cruel like that so that my kids are more prepared for that rough and tumble, cruel world out there?" When you put it like that, I think the answer becomes obvious. That is that we are here to come around our kids, to nurture our kids, to give them what they need, to meet their needs, and to help them grow and develop and mature in a way that when they get out in that rough and tumble and cruel world, they have the life skills, they have the confidence, they have the sense of who they are, who they belong to, and how they can navigate these waters on their own. The reality is that we're not spoiling our kids. I've come to a great peace that when I meet my children's needs, whether they be simple needs of, "Hey, Dad, can you get me this, or can you help me do that?" or when I meet their deep emotional and spiritual needs, in no way am I spoiling or coddling them. I'm training them. I'm bringing them under my arm. I'm saying, here we are side by side, hand in hand, and we're going to tackle life together. And eventually, as I build into you, as people have built into me, you're going to be able to run and to soar on your own. But for now, I celebrate your needs, not to spoil you or to coddle you, but to train you for that big, cruel world that's out there so that you have everything you need in order to take it head on and to succeed.